Salutations friends, welcome back to my channel. Today's video I'm going to be reviewing Eric Buterbaugh Florals Velvet Lavender. So if you'd like to know what I think about this fragrance, then keep watching. Now this was my monthly Scentbird pick. But this in no way is sponsored. This is a fragrance I've had in my queue for a while. This is a fragrance I wanted to try. And so this is a fragrance that it's completely my own thoughts. Obviously, it's always my thoughts, even if a brand has sent me a fragrance to review. But I'm just letting you guys know this is in no way affiliated with Scentbird other than I got this little decant from Scentbird. Let's talk about Eric Buterbaugh Florals. Now, Eric Buterbaugh is a very, I would say, a celebrity florist, world-renowned, has worked with like everybody who's anybody practically, and he is very known for his roses. Now, a few years ago, I believe, I think it's 2015 or 2014, he started Eric Buterbaugh Florals. It is a project where he works with very predominant noses to create fragrances, and I think that there's 7 fragrances in the line, you'll have to excuse me. And one of the fragrances is Velvet Lavender. Now this one caught my eye for a variety of different reasons. I love lavender fragrances, specifically very masculine lavender fragrances, and this is marketed as a masculine unisex fragrance, so I was really excited. I was excited when I saw the notes, and I was even more excited when I saw the nose. The nose is Harry Fremont, and if you're unfamiliar with Harry Fremont, you're probably familiar with his work. He's done a lot of work with Calvin Klein, specifically CK1. He's also done a lot of work with Tom Ford, specifically Noir de Noir, Grey Vetiver, and Tuscan Leather. And he's also done work for other indie houses like Raw Spirit Fragrances, or I'd say niche houses, Raw Spirit Fragrances. He did Mystic Pearl. He's also the nose behind Montpellier from YSL. So, and that's just a small little kind of summary of all of his stuff. He's done stuff for Vera Wang and just a variety of different fragrances, from very affordable houses that are well known for their quality and iconic to very luxurious high-end niche. So when I saw that he was the nose behind this particular fragrance, and it was a masculine fragrance and it was a lavender fragrance, I was really very excited. So the notes in this fragrance are, again, it's kind of like an aromatic, herbal, musky daytime fragrance, at least when it comes to me. Please excuse my blue fingers. So the top notes are lavender, bergamot, and apricot skin. At the heart, you're going to have Clary sage and Artemisia and a little bit more lavender, like a lavender essence. And at the base, you're going to have bourbon, vanilla, sandalwood, and musk. So what I love most about this fragrance is its smell, obviously. But what I mean by that is how the smell is. It's a beautiful, and I mean beautiful, mix of all of the notes. It is most definitely a unisex fragrance, and it does lean a little bit more masculine because of the musk and because of the sandalwood, and the lavender and the sage is pulling herbally. It's pulling a little bit medicinal, a tiny bit medicinal, and very musky. But it's a very cool musk. It's not kind of an animalic skanky musk. It's very smooth, which I like. But the other thing about this is there's a freshness to this and also a little bit of a powdery sweetness to this as well, which kind of balances out the musk and the sage and the lavender and just makes this a beautiful bouquet of very kind of androgynous flowers. When you're looking at bouquets of florals and fragrances, you're looking at either fragrances that are pulling very feminine and are also either very mature or very youthful. Now, mature and youthful are not negative. It's just kind of describing more how those fragrances are. Usually more complex, heavier fragrances are going to feel a little bit more mature, a little bit more sophisticated and more nighttime appropriate, and some of the bouquets that are a little bit lighter and more like outdoors and sunshine and daisies and roses and are going to pull more youthful, and they're going to be more daytime appropriate and a little bit more casual. There's nothing wrong with either of them. They're fantastic. What I love about this is this has the beauty of a perfectly well-crafted bouquet floral fragrance that is a little bit youthful and playful, but it is masculine, and I think that is fantastic. Now, again, this is more unisex on my skin, although it pulls a little bit more masculine, but the sweetness in here and the powderiness of this fragrance does give it a nice little, kind of softens the edge that the musk and the sage have. But the heart of this fragrance is most definitely the lavender. The lavender shines in this fragrance. It's not so much like a lavender, like a culinary lavender or a lavender essential oil or anything like that. It smells like fresh lavender. It is so pretty. And I like that it is a little bit soft. I like that it's a little bit sweet, but I still like that there's a freshness to this and there's a little bit of a crispness in this too. It works beautifully well. And I think Velvet Lavender is also a fantastic name for this fragrance. Generally overall, I don't want that to detract from this review or this fragrance. This fragrance is a stunner, guys, especially if you are a lavender lover. If this is the type of quality that Eric Buterbaugh has, I would buy every single one of his fragrances blind. They are beautiful. Just the quality of this fragrance, how everything was blended together. Now, I know that the noses have a lot to do with it, but a lot of times when you're working with somebody who has a vision and they work with other people, especially when there's a cohesion behind that vision, I usually just randomly trust if there's one good fragrance. A great example is Victor Wong from Zoologist. Obviously, the praise needs to go to his perfumers, but his vision when he works with those perfumers, they're cohesive. Even though a lot of those different perfumers have a variety of different styles and tastes and techniques, they come together to create just a very cohesive line that I could easily blind buy, like no questions asked, because I trust Victor's vision and his attention to detail and his quality. You know, the quality that he expects with his fragrances is outstanding. And so considering this is kind of along the same lines, somebody who knows flowers, somebody who is well-versed, probably has made a fortune in flowers, the fact that they wanted to create a line of fragrances and probably was very picky about every single fragrance and very picky about the noses they use and the quality of the ingredients. If this is the quality that you can expect in regards to composition, in regards to how the fragrance develops on your skin and just how it smells and is just uplifting and beautiful, I would insanely, no questions asked, blind buy every single fragrance. This is gorgeous. Obviously, as you can tell, I love it. I am a sucker for a lavender fragrance, and a lot of times lavenders pull a little bit more aromatic, like aromatherapy, or a little bit more culinary, or maybe they're a little bit sharp or bitter. There's been a few lavenders that really stick out in my mind. Lavandin from Maison Lancôme is one of them. Madrona from House of Matriarch is another one, and those are starkly different. And this is probably in my top 3 of lavender, so it's up there with those two. Beautiful, beautiful fragrance if you love lavenders. I'm gonna stop talking. I've been talking way too much about this fragrance, but obviously this is full bottle worthy, full price, would buy it in a heartbeat. Absolutely love it. It is gorgeous. If you have the opportunity to check it out, if you're in an area where they have one of these fragrance counters, go check it out. If you don't and you're interested, check out Scentbird, because this is well worth checking out. Thank you guys so much for watching this video. I hope you enjoyed it. Again, I'm so sorry for my ramblings, and I'm sorry that it was crazy long, but I promise tomorrow I will be back to my normal self, because all the meds should have worn off and I'll finally be allowed to eat something. So I shall be back to whatever you expect from me normally. But thank you guys so much for watching this video. If you would like to see more videos like this, more videos exploring other houses, or if you want me to explore more lavender fragrances, I'd be more than happy to. Make sure to give this video a thumbs up. It lets me know to continue doing videos like this. And also don't forget to subscribe, because it's free and I'm free, and I put out new videos every Monday through Friday and sometimes on the weekends as well. So I'll always have something free to watch. In any case, I hope you guys are all happy and healthy. Have a great day, month, year, whatever. And I'll see you next time. Bye.